we're up here in Cameron County, Elk State Forest, on the Saunders Trail, which goes into the Quanah Wild area. I got Fitz by Doc with me. He's back there shooting his video and yapping. Filming him, filming me. So I'm going to get off. We're going to try and get a decent water source and set up for the night. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Good chance of rain showers tonight, some in the morning, then it's supposed to improve. There's a little campsite right there. So, alright guys, we'll talk to you later. Area, got a natural spring coming through these nice pines. We're getting ready to set up camp for the night. We're probably about 3.5 miles in, maybe. Not that far. It's not all about miles all the time, so we're going to set up and before the rain gets here. Guys, we are set up camp here at a nice set of pines. Ryan's just messing with his food bag. Got the camp set up before it rained. All I got to do now is grab some firewood. And we'll be set. I tried to set up my bear bag and it was a fail. See if I can zoom into my cord. There. The cord snapped. What happened was I threw it up over the limb. It got around the little limb and I was trying to fish it around. In the meantime, I took my weight out at the end of my throw bag. Well, there's no way of dropping the throw bag then. There's no weight. So, and I tried yanking on it and all I did was broke it. Did the same thing once, about 3 years ago with Blister Boy and myself up at on the Laurel Trail up there by Parker Dam. So, yep, we're set up for the weekend. Well, we're going to go do some more distance tomorrow, but we didn't get too far in today because it was going to rain and we wanted to get camp set up. So we did about 3.5, maybe 4 miles at the most. But the whole trip might be 10 miles. We think it's going to be a real big loop. But we're out, and that's what counts. And there's the dipshit doing his dance. So, but, alright guys, we'll yap at you some more later. Alright, got a fire started. We tried using just some dry pine duff that was in a dead tree I tore down. But it must just had enough moisture and I wasn't getting it to take a spark. So, had to go back to the old tried and true.
Oh, put it out, try it again.
The wet fire. So, but better get better at doing it because someday I'm not going to have wet fire on me. So, but when it does, it's nice to have. So, all right, guys, enough blabbing for the moment. We're going to enjoy sitting around the fire while before it rains and try to get some dinner in. So, alrighty, back at you later. Alrighty, got our sit around the campfire, dinner fire going. Ryan's getting his little Vargo titanium stove going. Why he's doing that instead of just putting it on the coals in the fire is beyond me, guys. But that's what he's doing. So it's fun. That's what he's doing it for. So, but we're gonna try to make sure we don't get this fire out too big because we don't know when it's gonna rain and don't want it blowing over, then having issues. So just waiting for our water to come to boil. We're just having some bacon Idaho potatoes tonight. Tomorrow night's burrito night. Good morning, guys. Slept good last night. Didn't shoot a lot of video last night. It got kind of wet quick, so we didn't want to shoot a lot of video. Slept good. Woke up a couple times just to relieve the bladder, but other than that, did good. It's actually 10 o'clock. It's after 10 now, but I woke up once at 7:30 and I said, you know, it's too damn early. We're out here to relax, so. And there's no set schedule, no set mileage this trip, so we'll probably get going around lunchtime and walk 4 or 5 miles, set up camp, and that'll only take about 2.5 to 3 hours. So, but shoot some video and take some stills along the way. So, well, Ryan's just getting his stove going over there, and I'm just sitting here enjoying a bowl of grits. I think I'm gonna need to thin out a little bit and warm up at the same time. But he said he slept cold last night. I was
froze
pleasant.
my butt off.
Froze his butt off, as he says. I was nice and toasty. I never got cold. Now my face got cold, so I went ahead and put my box of lava on. It's always in my pack, unless it's supposed to be in the 80s or something. Then that's kind of fruitless to burn it. But we're just going to sit here, eat our grits, drink our coffee, wake up, and we'll see you along the trail. Well, we're hiking down the trail again. Just got started. Spin around, get Doc in the photo again. Try not to get you guys dizzy. So we're just getting going here. Came into a natural area of birch. A couple acres here. Next to the hemlock, it's my second favorite tree that's out there. We don't have spruce and that around here, but very beautiful area. Deer just went running through. I didn't have my camera ready, but beautiful area. And here's a different view of the, you can see out there a ways, even with the overcast and everything, the clouds. That one spot there almost looks like it's mowed over for a power line, but just the sun hitting the right side of the trees. Beautiful back here. Nice camp spot right up here, but we're not going to spend the night tonight here. It's going to be chilly and windy, and this is not going to be a good place for doing that at. So, all right, guys, talk to you later. Talk to you later. Nice natural spring down here in this hollow. We've came through the birch. Failed to mention, seen about 6 deer so far on this trip. That's more than I've seen any other time coming through here. Where those birch trees were also is a area where this is the part of the trail me and Ron from West Virginia hiked the Quanah Trail. He was finishing the second section. That was my first section for me. At the time I had a crappy camera, so quality was not as great, but we'll try to get some better views this time. We're coming up on an old homestead that fell in, and now they turned it more into a place to camp and collect garbage, it looks like. So, but nice stone structure back in the middle of nowhere. So it might have been a hunting camp back in its days. So, alrighty, gotta look for the blazes again, get back on trail. Now we're off the Hoover Road. We walked it maybe a quarter of a mile. Now we're on what's called the Foley Trail. And we're going to take this trail probably for 1.5 miles or so. And then we'll hit a different trail that'll end up crossing us back over this road again that we were on for a short jog. And hit Saunders Trail again, back towards the vehicle, and find a place for camp by a water source, of course. So that's where we're at. And stuff like this ain't bad walking at all. So just stopped here for a short 10-minute break along this nice little spring here in the piney woods. Getting ready to hit the trail again. Venture on down to the next spot where we'll be camping for the night. Sun shining, warming up a little bit, but breezy. Alright guys, we're still on the trail here. We're only like 15 minutes from the vehicle, and we decided with the wind and the fact is to be colder tonight and ride's not equipped for that, I suggested we just go ahead and call it quits for this trip. We had fun. I wish the weather would have cooperated a little bit more, but plus I forgot to call my wife before I got here and didn't have a phone signal, and I know damn well she's worried sick, so I figured just wait till I can let her know that we're fine, we're heading back, and I can get this edited and get my work clothes cleaned up and all that. So I want to thank you as always for watching my videos, and most of all, God bless. Get back to the vehicle. The color hasn't changed, but the vehicle has. I had to get rid of the Jeep. It needed a complete rear end and a couple other things that wasn't worth putting into it. So this is a 2008 Nissan Xterra. V6 pulls more than my Jeep did, which will be nice for the camper. So